Alright, magandang araw po sa bawat isa. This is John Rania from Negosyo University and I would like to welcome you for another Facebook Live, and very special po ang ating Facebook Live today because I'll share with you guys one of my business model, one way or source of revenue for my business that has produced millions of pesos through the years. And if you guys are excited, can you leave a comment below? Excited. Yan. Sulat po ninyo excited so we can go rock and roll and we can get started. Fully as we wait po sa mga ilang attendees. Right now, again, you know how it works sa Facebook kasi normally delay pa eh. Delay niya yung notification to everyone who would be interested. But having said that, ako po yung maraming salamat for anyone na nag-join po for today. And kamusta ang everyone? And hope also na kayo po ay safe. Medyo malamig po ngayon where I am. If you are wondering, Sir John, nasan ka ba ngayon? Ako po ay nasa Canada. At ngayon po ay almost winter time na. Though sa Canada, lagi namang malamig. So it is, I think, 1 degrees yata sa labas ngayon. But having said that, you know, I'm healthy. I'm happy that you guys can join me. And you know, ang mga Facebook Live ko po minsan pabugso-bugso lang eh. Kaya po, I'm so happy na ako po inabutan ninyo, lalo na yung mga nakakaabot ng live. Because some of them will probably gonna watch the replay of this training. So, having said that, saan po ba kayo nakikinig ngayon? If you can type in kung saan po, kung kayo po ay nasa Philippines, which part of the Philippines, at kung kayo naman ay nasa ibang bansa, can you type in sa ating pong chat box. As I drink a warm drink para po medyo mag-warm up ang ating throat. Doing fine, ingat ka dyan palagi, Sir John, sabi ni Martin Villanueva. Si Marlon Jade. Marlon, ikaw ba yung kasama ko kanina? Sa General Santos. Okay, Sam has replied po na nasa yung pong Facebook group. Unfortunately, hindi ko nakikita yung pangalan ninyo, yung taga Bulacan. We have Chris from Batangas, sa Laguna, si Leila, si Motokern. Yan. Hello, Coach. Hello, General Santos, si Crisalda, si Zenaida Baluyot. Taga saan ka ba? Which part of the Philippines? Si Julius ng Pasig. We have si Richard ng Tarlac, si Cherry ng Tarlac as well. Okay, hindi naman kayo magkatabi lang Si Jeffrey ng Dagupan City, and dun sa mga hindi ko pa po nabanggit, pasensya na, but again, I would like to say, ang Patuan, Maguindanao po, si Bay Nadsma. Yan. Anyway, maraming salamat po for joining me today, and as I've promised later, in about a few minutes, tuturo ko po sa inyo one of the business model of my business, probably ngayon one of the major source of revenue sa aking pong business. And it is something that you really would like to look into because moving forward, okay, though malaki na siya ngayon, it's already a few billion-dollar industry na po ito, but moving forward, this is something na pwede nyong gawin sa bahay, hindi mo kinakailangan ng malaking capital to get started. It is a really great opportunity for anyone. All right? So, I know we have from Johnny ng Malaysia. Yan. Wow. All right. Si Arnold ng Tugigaraw from Italy. We have si Norbs ng Italy. We have from Qatar as well. Wala lang yung pangalan niya. Nakalagay lang is Facebook user, but she's watching or he's watching from Qatar. So makikita niyo hindi lang tayo pang Pilipinas. Okay? Marami po tayong mga kaibigan na OFW. In fact, the last time I checked po ang ating pong Facebook page, we are reaching about, I think about 2 million a week. 2 to 3 million people a week ang nare-reach po ng ating Facebook page. That's how powerful technology is and the internet. And kaya po, if you've been following me for quite a while, mapapansin po ninyo, laging nasa bukang bibig ko, lagi is online business, internet business, or something related with the technology, internet, because these are the things na pangarap lamang po ng ating mga magulang at mga lolo at mga kalululuhan. The kind of technology that we katulad ngayon, I'm doing this, broadcasting this live for free, right? I'm quite frankly, I'm just internet connection lamang po ang aking cost dito. And yet I can reach you guys from different part of the world. So think about it, your business. your business. Think about it that way. Can you imagine how many prospects, potential customers that you guys can reach to? Okay? Ito po yung hindi nagsisink in sa maraming tao na gustong magnegosyo sa Philippines. Hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin nila mag-grasp yung potential, right? Kaya po, if you will check again, yung mga top or mga wealthiest people in the world right now, yung mga billionaires of the world, especially yung mga younger billionaires sa list, one thing that you would notice, yung common denominator nila, yung business po nila is internet-related. Meaning, connected po sa online. Alright. Okay, si Algray ng Pasay, Calamba, si Andrew, Malay, Aklan, si Cherry, sa Rizal naman si Troy, and of course, we have Harney from Cebu. Ayan. Okay. So, Sir John, ano ba exactly ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon? Okay, so, before I go into the details, what kind of business this is, though maybe some of you are familiar with it, here's a few things. Nilista ko po, bakit nga ba napakaganda nitong business ito? Number one, you can start with zero capital. Right? I'm from Off-U, si Kerr, Kino. Off ni CJ, right? So, number one, you can start with zero capital in this kind of business. Marami dyan, excuse nila, Sir John, gusto ko magnegosyo pero walang capital. Well, guess what? Okay? Ito pong negosyo na to, walang capital. Hindi mo kailangan ng capital. Okay, number two, you can start this business all from home. Nasa bahay ka lang. Hindi mo kinakailangan ng opisina. Hindi mo kinakailangan ng warehouse. Hindi mo kinakailangan bumiyahe anywhere. Number three, you have nearly unlimited number of customers. Why? Because internet-based po ito. Katulad po kanina, we have from Italy, we have from Qatar, we have from Malaysia, si Johnny ng Malaysia, and a lot of you from different part of the Philippines. Okay, and there will be more. We'll be watching Facebook Live. So normally kasi ganun mas maraming manonood ng Facebook Live pero mas marami ang makakaabot ng recording. Okay? Kasi yung iba gustong manood pero sa John, nagda-drive ako, may meeting ako sa kliyente, all those kind of stuff. So normally hahabol sila during the recording. All right? So this is one thing. Number three. Okay, number four, right? Sabi ko, you zero capital. You can do this all from home. Unlimited number of potential customers and prospects or students. And later on, I'll share with you guys bakit students ang tawag natin. Number four, you don't need to create a product, outsource a product. You don't definitely no need to ship a product. Hindi nyo kinakailangan mag-ship ng any product. Hindi mo kinakailangan gumawa ng any product. Is that exciting? Sulat po ninyo. Exciting? Okay? So, but wait. There is more. Hindi pa po natatapos yan. Okay? In this business, you can also help a lot of people. People who are gonna love you. They're gonna thank you for what you're doing. People who will be, whose lives will be changed because of your work. Think about that. Hindi po maraming negosyo can offer what I just said. Okay? And most importantly, you can make 100,000 up to over 1 million pesos a month doing this. Okay? So I have a few students po nasa multi-million na siya actually level. But to be safe, siguro Sir John, pag bago ka pa lang, how much mo kaya pwede kong kitain dito? I would say you will be sitting about 100,000 a month. Right? Can you imagine how much your life will change if you can make that extra 100,000? Doing this thing part-time, just from home. Right? Let me ask you, ano po ang gagawin niyo kung meron kayong extra 100K a month? Can you type in sa ating pong Can you leave a comment? If you make 100K, ano po ang gagawin niyo? First, say yung first 100K. Cesar Paller is here. Hi, Sir John. Cesar Paller. Okay, Cesar Paller. Si Lerma ng Marikina. Yan. Okay, si Crisalda, yung first 100K niya, maybe Invesco. Si Marlon Jade, Capital to Business. Right? And what else? Pambayad ng utang. Okay, finally, mababayaran mo na yung utang. If you make a extra 100K from what I'm about to share with you, si Jules' savings. Okay? Okay, by the way, unahan ko na kayo. Okay? Hindi ko kayo re-recruitin sa kung ano-ano mang bilog-bilog dyan. Alright? Walang power dito. Ultimate power meron. Pero unahan ko na kayo. Ano naman yan, Sir John? Narinig ko na yan eh. Okay? Marami na nag-iya sa akin sa ganyan, Sir John. Been there, done that eh. Okay? Unahan ko na po kayo. Walang ganun dito. Alright? This is purely your business, your own business, your own services, and I have no whatsoever commission on that. That's for completely, absolutely your own business 100%. All right? I know. Daming Sir John, ano ba yung negosyo na yan? I'm so excited. Okay? I know. But first, just like in anything, you have to understand, bakit pa itong John Orania to? Lagi ko nakikita mukha sa Facebook. Nakikita ko yung mga ads niya. Nakikita ko siya doing this coaching and offering this and doing this webinar and doing this so that you understand why. Because lahat po ng mga binanggit ko sa inyo kanina, nearly zero capital, pwede mong gawin sa bahay. You have unlimited potential customers. Sa bahay ka lang 100%. You don't need to create a product and ship. You can help a lot of people and you can make 100 to 1 million a week, a year, a month rather, doing this. Before the internet, before all the social media craziness and technology, if someone tells you this kind of business, one word lang ang papasok sa isip mo. Ano yun? Ano sa tingin ninyo? Kung before the internet, lahat ng mga sinabi kong magagandang bagay, before the technology, the internet, right? Imagine niyo 20 years ago, may nagsabi sa'yo nito. Ano ba ito? Okay? What is it? Dropshipping, kailangan mo pa ng product eh. This one, you don't need any product at all. You don't need to ship something somewhere, somehow. Okay? Yes, that is right. Sasabihin ng iba, ano na namang kalokohan niyang pinasok mo, anak? Sabihin sa'yo ng nanay mo. Right? That's right. Sabihin nila, it's a scam yan. Ano naman yan? Walang product? Kita ka ng million? Ano yan? Ano yan? Unggo yan? Right? Hey, listen, I understand. Pero yun nga po ang tinuturo ko sa milyong-milyong mga Pilipino. Dahil marami po sa kanila ay nabubuhay pa rin as if 1980s pa. Right? Sino ba yung mga kaidaran ko? Nung wala pang cellphone, nung landline. Right? Sino dyan yung umabot ng party line? Party line, pakibaba, gagamitin ko. Okay? Sino dyan yung umabot ng makakapal na yellow pages, wala pang Google. If you need the service, you go to PLDT's yellow pages, yung makapal na dilaw. Kailangan mo ng plumber, electrician, dentista, yun lamang. There's no Google. All right? And that is right. Care Kino Placides, and this is online coaching. Let me explain. Step back, pause for a second, hinga ka muna ng malalim. If you will think about what I am doing right now, I am somehow technically coaching you. But of course, this is for free. You didn't pay anything at all. Right? Pero this is technically what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to teach you certain skill set, certain knowledge, something that you can accomplish, start, right? So what is really coaching is basically you are helping people, right, reach a certain goal or get rid of the problem or pain or challenges that they have. Okay? Again, for most of you, these are probably completely new, or maybe naririnig mo na, nakikita mo na, but you really don't know how do they market it, how do they sell it, and how do they like execute it, right? Maybe some of you ay na mga ganon, right? So coaching, again, is basically you are helping someone achieve a certain goal. So ano ba yung mga goal na yun? Okay, let's go to the very common lang, right? Maybe someone would like to lose weight. Right? One of my best students, si Cho, helping men to have that really ripped six-pack. Maybe certain hobbies. You want to teach someone how to play guitar, be better at singing, right? It could be someone who you want to teach them how to properly, mag makeup, right? Or you can teach someone how to be articulate, to be good in English, communication, speaking, right? Speech, or maybe writing. I'll be good at writing, right? To be good at blogging, right? One of my coaching program is I teach people on how to become a Facebook marketing consultant. So two things that I teach them. Number one, I think meron yata isang estudyante rito. Number one is I teach them how to advertise on Facebook. I've spent millions and millions of pesos on Facebook. So I'm basically just sharing my knowledge to them. This is what you do step by step. If you are new, these are the things that you need to do. The first 30 months. And then after that, I teach them how to get clients so that they get paid. One of my students ngayon, I just messaged us actually, and about an hour ago, nagkaroon po ako ng coaching session with them. So that's what really coaching is. There are so many different, unbelievable ways to coach people. Because if you will pause and think about it, maraming gusto sa buhay ang tao eh. Right? Maraming problema na gusto nilang masolusyonan. Marunong ka ba sa social media? Maybe you can help business owners, coach them on how to promote, advertise their business on social media. Right? Marunong ka ba sa how to raise your child properly? You can do that as well. You can teach a lot of parents who are struggling. Right? Meron ka bang anak na merong ADHD? And because of that, somehow naging expert ka na sa ADHD, you can teach new parents na merong anak sa ADHD para hindi po sila mag-struggle. And all those kind of stuff. So what I would like you to do for now is pause and think, what are my experiences? What are my skill set? My knowledge that I've developed through the years. You don't have, una kayo. Okay? You don't have to be an expert to get started in this. That's the best part, right? You don't have to be an expert to get started in this. Because I know, guys, I've coached a lot of people. I've coached over 3,000 entrepreneurs who are reaching millions. The last time I checked, we're receiving on average about 300 emails per day. Kaya pasensya na po kayo kung nag-message po kayo sa akin, hindi po ako nakaka-reply or whatsoever. Please understand, we're literally getting hundreds of messages every single day that I have to hire someone full-time just to manage all my emails and messages. Okay? But having said that, balik po tayo rito. So that's what really coaching is all about. So of course, the first thing that comes to mind, ano kaya ang pwede kong i-coach? Think about your experiences. Skills education. Baka hindi mo alam, nakaupo ka na sa isa palang amazing opportunity. Right? Meron ka bang hobbies that you love to do? Do you love play basketball? Right? What else? Do you love what else? Think about the certain skill set na natutunan mo. Magaling ka ba sa Excel spreadsheet? Marunong ka bang gumamit ng Canva so that people can easily create images? Photoshop. Are you a photographer? Videographer ka ba? Do you enjoy singing? I love singing. Right? Nung bata ka ba, magaling ka ba sa math? Or you love teaching kids in math? Right? So there are so many things. But again, the first thing is yung tinatawag na self-awareness. Meaning, ito yung lagi ko sinasabi na, when starting a business, you don't want to necessarily immediately think outside the box. I say, think inside the box. Tingnan mo muna yung sarili mo before you even go out there and try to copy everyone else na hindi mo naman strength, na hindi mo naman certainly passionate about, hindi ka naman excited about it. Right? So think think first. What skill set do I have? What experiences? What challenges did I have in life? What challenges I was able to solve because I learned this and that? right? So electronics troubleshooting, absolutely. There are a lot of people love to do that, Raul, right? Fix something. I'm not one of those people, but I believe there are a lot of people na mahilig mag buting-ting. Okay? Chris, I like and play basketball. Yan, sabi ni Chris. There you go. I was watching this video. Hindi ko siya kilala, but for whatever reason, lumabas siya sa Facebook timeline ko. Only if he knew how to do coaching, mas malaki ang kikitain niya. Kasi yung iba nagvi-video-video para kumita sa ads. Okay? Guys, napakabarya lang ho ang kikitain ninyo sa video ads. Unless sa mga videos mo, milyon ang nanonood, then that's a different story. Okay? That's a different story. But for most people, barya lang po ang kikitain ninyo sa video blogging. Okay? So use it as a marketing but not a source of income. So what I was saying earlier, napanood ko po yung video niya, maybe mga 4 videos niya, at magaling siyang mag-alaga nitong exotic na mga hayop, like mga gagamba, right? At yung mga iba't iba pang mga parang sa atin katatakutan mo, magaling siya ron eh. If he decided to put up a coaching program and teach people how to raise this, baka ang dami pong nanonood ng videos niya eh. If he can teach, boom, easily millions of pesos for him. But again, he's not aware of this kind of business model because typically, pag tinanong mo ang Filipino, anong gusto mong simulang restaurant business? Gusto ko magtayo ng restaurant. Gusto ko magtayo ng retail business. Gusto ko magtayo ng coffee shop. Gusto ko yung mga high-risk business. Okay? Yung malaking kapital lang sisimulan, na hindi mo alam kikita ka, yung milyon agad ang ilalabas mo, yun ang gusto nila eh. And then they're gonna say, oh, wala akong kapital eh. You don't have to start those kind of businesses. Ito pong coaching business, if you think about it. Parang laway lang po ang kapital ninyo eh. But at the same time, as I mentioned earlier, you are helping a lot of people doing this thing. So people will love you. People will thank you. Right? Yung magkakaroon ka ng significance, like, oh my. Because when I started in this digital business or online business, hindi ko ho naisip na magiging coach ako someday. That is the truth. That is the truth. Because I am like happy with my life, behind the scene, I am selling digital products. Maybe narinig nyo na po yun before. For most of you, probably, that's the story you heard about me, is I sell ebooks, audiobooks, and video courses. So I was like behind the scene for several years, from maybe 2006, 7, 8 until maybe 2014, right? So between 2008, 14, 6, 7 years, I was behind the scene. I was like unknown. My social media na naman, but it wasn't that big. It wasn't like social media right now that really has changed the way we behave in so many ways. So I was behind the scene. And then 2014 or 2015, within that range, I heard about Facebook that they will be rolling out yung advertising sa Philippines. Facebook, ibig sabihin makapag-advertise ka na sa Facebook. And that's how it all started with me. I just try initially blog muna po ako of all the experiences, right? Because I was a former employee for over 8 years po akong full-time employee. Since I was very early year pa lamang po na employment, gusto ko na actually magnegosyo, but I wasn't, wala naman kasi akong coach, wala akong mentor, wala po akong magulang na mayaman, wala akong mga friends na mga negosyante. Literally, wala po akong masasabi mong advantage. Unlike ng may successful business owner nga, pag inisip mo yung magulang pala niya, mga negosyante rin, mayayaman din, alam niyo yun, wala po akong ganun. I'm very typical, isang estudyante, nagtapos ang koleyo, namasukan, and then nangarap maging negosyante. So it took me a while really before to quit my job. So yun po yung actually initially shinare ko sa Philippine market. I just blog, right? Hindi pa ako writer. So it was like a struggle for me to create a blog. But as I do it, as I share my struggle, my challenges and all, nakakuha po ako ng mga feedback from people. People start to subscribe to me. People start to read my emails. People start to ask me questions. At doon na po napunta yung coaching In fact, the very first time na naisip kong mag-coach is this. When I was still selling my digital products in a Christian market, one Google employee, that is right, I was shocked too. Isa pong Google employee sent me an email. In the beginning, di po ako naniniwala na he's from Google. Like, wow, from Google? Like, Google in United States, like the search engine, okay? And then, binasa ko po yung email niya, and then, hi, my name is this and that. So, meron po kasi siyang business, and let me explain, paano po siya nakapunta sa Google. Meron po siyang small business, and a certain software, and in-acquire po ni Google yung software. So, I guess, part sa kontrata is kinakailangan magtrabaho siya sa Google. But then, while he's still in Google, meron siyang ibang plano trying to serve a Christian market, which is the market that I was in. I was heavily back then. And he was kind of like impressed with what I'm doing. And sabi niya, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? Sabi ko, oh, okay, this is how I sell my ebooks and audiobooks. And so he was impressed, and thus, dun po somehow, first thing na alala kong pumasok sa akin yung idea. But hindi pa rin po ako nag-launch ng coaching business because quite frankly, hindi ko rin alam na in the beginning paano mag-coach, right? But then I start to come to realize na coaching, you can start somewhere. That's the key here, guys, is you have to start somewhere. Don't wait for it to be perfect. Because ang problema ng karamihan is sa tingin po ninyo, bakit po sa tingin ninyo hindi nakaka-execute ang ibang tao sa kanilang mga business ideas? Or bakit hindi sila maka-release ng product nila? Or bakit hindi sila maka-release ng coaching program nila? What do you think why do you think, what do you think rather, is that one of the biggest struggle that they have? Yung tinatawag na, yes, Crisalda, fear, that is like the underlying reason. Yung perfectionism is underlying is fear. So may idea. Hey, listen. Okay? Sino po sa inyo, sulat niyo po ay amen, yung marami kang business ideas. Can you type in? Amen. Amen. Yung maraming pumapasok sa isip mo habang nagdadrive ka, naliligo ka, nagtutoothbrush ka, nasa lunch break ka, yung madalas pag mag-isa ka. Right? Or you're not on Facebook or Instagram kasi minsan distraction yung mga social media eh. Right? That's right. Ideas. Kita nyo, ang dami sa inyo, may mga business ideas. How about this? Will this sell? How about if I do this? How about if I copy John Rania? How about marami pong business ideas. But here's the thing, my friend. Okay? Here's the thing. Ideas alone worth nothing. Walang yumayaman sa ideas. Ilang billion ang population natin, do you honestly think na yung idea mo is so unique? The real secret is the execution of ideas. It's in the execution. Parang mayroon nag-spam sa atin dito Kick out lang natin to, guys Sino tong pinega na to? Okay, binlock na natin. Ayan papasikat pa Ba't napunta dyan? Libre lang mangarap, sabi ni Raul. Yan. Amen, sabi ni Arlene. Nakalimutan ko, pwede nga pala tayo mag-message dito. Okay, but anyways, i-delete ko lang to Live na live, may yan ang mahirap pag hindi alam ang marketing and selling. Ang alam lang mag-spam No. Okay. Pag hindi alam yung marketing online, the only thing that they see rather is spam. That is right, Raul, right? Execution is the key. It's not the idea. So many ideas out there. It's the execution of idea. Right? How do you turn what you know, the knowledge that you have, into a business, into a profitable business? Right? So again, going back, this is what coaching is all about. You basically teach people. Now, let me explain in details how do you do this, okay? There are a few things. There are a couple of things that you can do this coaching business. Okay? Let me just sip here real quick. Okay, you can do one-on-one coaching. That is like typical for new. Okay, one-on-one. So for example, ako, si Raul, kunwari si Raul magaling mag-gitara. Sabi ko, hey Raul, turuan mo nga ako mag-gitara. Then say, once a week, meron kaming session, tuturuan niya ako mag-gitara. And then after the session, meron akong homework na kinakailangan practicein ko. And then next week, panonoorin ni Raul somehow yung progress ko. So that's typical one-on-one. So that is good. That is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Lalo na po if you can charge big amount, right? So 25, 50, 100,000 for one student, that's good. That's okay na po yun for many Filipinos, right? Because you do this just part-time. Maaaring may iba pang negosyo or maybe may full-time job ka. Okay? So you do this part-time, okay na po yun. But here's where an idea will become a multi-million idea. Right? Multi-million. Can you type in multi-million muna? Leave a comment. Right? And of course, do not forget so that we can reach out more people and spread the good news about what I'm sharing here. Okay? Because, you know, with all the pandemic and all, marami pong negosyo ang nagsara, marami pong mga nawalan ng trabaho, marami pong ngayon medyo they're kind of like worried what will happen next. We don't know, right? Because hindi pa po tapos ang situation, though we have vaccines and all, but yung economic impact of the lockdown and quarantine is terrible. It's terrible. This will be a long-term results. Kahit na po may quarantine, kahit tapos na po yung pandemic, yung economic impact, hindi pa po matatapos yun. Okay, so all the money na pinamigay, like sa Philippines yata, we've spent about 3-point-something trillion, capital T, during the pandemic. Guys, any country that has spent that much money, babawiin yun ng gobyerno. Somewhere, somehow. I don't know where, pero very likely sa taxes. Okay, but anyways, in other words, instead of focusing on what are the negative things that happened during this pandemic, I would like you to put your head down and focus on the good things. Focus on the good things. And this is what I'll be sharing with you guys. As I've said, kanina, pwede ka mag-coach one-on-one. Money is good, 25, 50, maybe 100,000. Who knows how much you charge, right? That's how much you can charge one student. Dito na po papasok ang multi-million when you do yung tinatawag na group coaching. Sir John, ano yung group coaching? Katulad po ng sinabi ko sa inyo kanina. Technically what I'm doing right now is I'm coaching you. Group po tayo. As of this, as I speak right now, we have about 104 people watching us live. Okay, hi dun sa mga bagong pasok. Can you type in sa comment kung saang city po kayo nakikinig ngayon or kung saang part kayo ng Philippines or kung saan mang country kayo nakikinig ngayon. Okay? So group coaching kasi, this is where you scale. So you can charge less money, but you can serve a lot of students. A lot of students. Okay? The biggest launch may be that in my coaching, in one class that I launched, is we've reached about 3 million pesos in one launch. Okay? 1 million, medyo maliit na ngayon yun. Kumbaga, mahina na yun, yung 1 million. Pero we've reached, the biggest I have was about 3 million. And I'm doing it all from home. Kung makikita po ninyo ako, kung makikita niyo mga past videos ko, it's the same thing. Nasa bahay lang po ako, hindi po ako kalbo. Nakasombrero lang ako madalas dahil minsan pagka ang buhok ko ay magulo, tapos na eh. Suot mo lang sombrero, biola. Okay? Wala ka ng concern masyado sa buhok mo. Kaya po madalas ako nakikita ninyong sombrero. But anyways, these are things you guys can do. You can do one-on-one. You can do group coaching. You can ask me, Sir John, where should I start? Should I start one-on-one or group? Sometimes this boils down to your confidence level. Confidence level. So yung iba, Sir John, medyo bago pa lang po, I'm gonna go one-on-one. Yung iba, group. Ako po, nag-start na agad ako ng group coaching. Group coaching. Okay? So, the reason is, I just, by that time kasi, meron na po akong negosyo. So, in other words, very limited na yung time ko. Very limited na yung time ko. Kaya po, meron akong group, kaya yung first coaching program ko, is generally a group coaching na po agad siya. Hindi na po ako nag-one-on-one. Because kung kukwentahin ko ho yung oras ko na i-spend ko doing a one-on-one coaching, it will cost a lot of money. Because, for example, I have one coaching program. This is one-on-one. Ang charge ko po is 350,000. 350,000 pesos for just one student. Aminin po natin, sa panahon ngayon and all, there are not a lot of people who can afford 350,000 pesos. Okay? So, mag-group coaching na lang tayo. Less yung i-charge ko. There will be more people na matutulungan natin. So, that is the thing. Okay? So, again, the first thing that you need to understand is yung think inside the box. Right? Alamin mo muna yung self-awareness. What are the skills, knowledge, and experience that you have, okay, that you can help someone solve a certain problem or reach a certain goal, right? So magaling ka ba sa computer programming? Well, maybe mayroon diyang gustong mag-move ng career into computer programming. Maybe you can help them. Magaling ka ba sa English communication? Well, baka mayroon diyang gustong pumasok sa BPO or ma-promote and they want to be better in English communication. That's an opportunity. So again, pause, think, saan ba ako magaling? Right? You don't, again, ulitin ko po, pag sinabi kong magaling, you don't have to be an expert. But at least you have at least one step, two step ahead from beginners. Yun lang naman yun eh. Because most prospects in coaching business are beginners. So you don't have to impress kung magtuturo ka ng gitara, hindi mo kinakailangang kasing galing si Eric Clapton. Or kung magtuturo kang kumanta, hindi mo kinakailangan galing si, sino yung magaling kumanta ngayon? Si Amos or Amon? Yung babae, guys? Sino ba yung artista natin na yun? Nakikita ko lang siya. I was watching her like, oh my goodness, she's really, really good. There was one time pinanood ko yung video niya again and again and again and again. Paulit-ulit lang. Yung sa Wish. Right? Sa Wish. Whatever. Nakakalimutan ko na yung pangalan niya. So, those are the things that you want to look into. Okay? So, sino na po dyan na meron mga ilang coaching ideas? Can you type in sa ating pong, can you leave a comment? Morissette. Yun, si Morissette Amon. Maraming salamat, Zenaida. Right? So, hindi nyo naman kinakailangan maging kasing galing si Morissette para magturo pa paano kumanta. But having said that, think about what can you offer in this world. Okay? Because in many cases, pag may problema po kayo sa isang bagay, okay, hindi po kayo nag-iisa. Okay? Marami po dyan. Right? Si Signar ng Algeria, Surigao del Norte, magandang araw. Kay Mariam ng Tawi-Tawi. Si Lia ng Municipality of Pateros. We have from, click ko na lang, si Aven ng Benguet. Who's this? Si Patrick Shane Sia ng Tacloban City. Of course, we have from Pangasinan, si Mark. Orania tayo, Mark, ha? Hindi Orenya. Orania. Okay. Si Katigba ng Bohol. We have from Cebu, si Ruel. Nueva Ecija. Si Denver. Si Ken ng Taguig City. Si Naga. Si MJ ng Naga. There you go. Si Angelica ng Cebu. So coaching, again, going back to what I'm saying, those are the things that you guys can do with regards sa coaching. So now, usapan naman natin how much to charge. Okay? Again, quite frankly, there is no magic number. But whenever I teach my students, I suggest for a group coaching, group coaching. Okay? The minimum na po ito. I never charge this low. But I understand, but a lot of you, Sir John, bago pa lang po ako, I'm not really super skilled in here, I'm not experienced in here, this and that. But the minimum for a group coaching, so group po ito, hindi one-on-one, ha? Group coaching, meaning you can get one or more students, two or more students, is at least 8,000 pesos, minimum. So if you get 10 students, turuan nyo sila for 1 month, for 30 days, charge each one ng 8,000 pesos. That is 80,000 pesos. Simple as that. Sir John, paano po nila ako babayaran? Bank deposit, just give them your bank details, right? And then send you a payslip. not pay slip, what do you call this? A deposit slip. Or you can register for PayPal. That's one of my favorite if you want to process credit cards. So dyan gusto magbayad via credit card. Register for paypal.com. That is for free. You can then charge them via PayPal on the credit card. Right? So sa PayPal naman, lalagay mo lang magkano yung amount. Kung 8,000, I don't know, $200, $180, and then Viola. Right? So ganun po yun. And then delivery, normally, is how are you going to set up your coaching program, okay? That will be based on what they would like to accomplish. So for example, kunwari, ang gustong ng isang estudyante, they want to lose weight 10 pounds in 30 days. So that's their goal. That's their goal, right? So now, what are they going to do for the next 30 days to reach your goal, right? Maybe the first week, you can talk about health and nutrition. The second week, yung diet. Then third week, maybe workout. And then fourth week, maybe having their habits, develop their habits. Kasi yun lang naman sa how to lose weight, right? Technically, how to lose weight is you eat less, you exercise more, okay? The problem is developing a habit, be consistent. So that's one thing that you can just teach in the first 4 weeks, right? Because yun lang naman yun, modules right? Parang core modules, parang nung estudyante po tayo, right? Kung meron po ba tayong mga school teacher dito? Meron po ba tayong mga school teacher? Right? Grabe ha. Na tayo po ngayon ay currently ay ini-spam. Chris Brazak. Okay. So again, guys, if you have any question, by the way, sa coaching program, please leave a comment below and I will be glad to answer your questions. First, kung wala naman na, then we don't have to stay. But I would like to say hi muna I'm not sure kung nabanggit ko na, kina Kennedy ng Compostela, Davao, si AJ Branada ng Manila. We have si Wilfredo ng La Trinidad, Benguet. We have from Vienalin ng Davao City, watching naman si Valencia City, Bukidnon. Ang daming town and cities sa Philippines na talagang hindi ko pa po napupuntahan, like Bukidnon, yan, mga Davao. Yan, something na sana pag magpunta ako dyan, mayroon man lang maglibre sa akin dyan. Sa Kabuyaw, si John Hone o Hone. Okay? We have from, si Frenchie, sa Imus, Cavite. Yan, malapit lang sa Imus. May close friend ako dyan, taga Pala. Ayan, nung college ako, madalas kami sa Cavite. Tambayan namin ng Cavite. Ang layo no? Pumunta pa ng Cavite Okay, so we have the few people in here. Sina Cheche, si Maria, mga English teacher. Ayan, sina Dave Joy, sina Rhea. We have si Larissa, Lyceum ng Alabang. Yan, sina Cheche, mga school teacher. Marami pala tayong mga school teacher. Oh, man. Kayo ang pinakamadaling makapag-start ng this kind of business. The reason is you already know how to make modules, right? As a teacher, that's what you do for a living, okay? So the challenge kasi, ito po ang problema sa school teacher. Okay? Kaya po maliit ang kita ng school teacher. Number one, meron po kasi kayong certain income, what do you call that? Ano man tawag natin sa corporate yun, guys? Yung parang certain bracket ng income. That is the thing. Under kayo ng corporate at may certain bracket ng income. Pagka teacher 1 ka, ganito. Teacher 2 ka, ganun. Teacher 3, senior teacher. I don't know what you call it, but you know what I mean. Pagka department head ka, ganito. That's number one. Number two, before you go up, you need to have multiple degrees. Am I right? Am I correct? Right? Bago ka maging department head, kinakailangan meron ka master's degree, this and that. Lastly, and most importantly, kung bakit po ang mga school teacher natin ngayon ay hirap na hirap, is this. Because as school teacher, you are only limited by the number of students that you can teach. Ganun lang. You are limited number of students that you can teach. So, in a class, in a certain semester, or period, ano ba tawag natin doon? Period, right? Ano ba tawag natin doon? Kalimutan ko na Yung elementary, iba yung, right? You only numbers. That's a problem. That's a problem. Right? Because in this coaching business, the bigger the market that you can serve, the more money that you can make. As simple as that. Katulad po ng sinabi ko sa inyo kanina. Negosyo University, we're reaching millions every week, millions every month. So what does it mean? Well, guess what? A lot of people are coming to us, buying our courses, would like to hire me as a coach, would like to enroll me in a coaching program, and so on and so forth. So in return, you make millions in revenue. Ganun lang eh. School teacher, masipag, magaling. I have a lot of students na school teacher. Okay? I know them. I may not be a teacher. Hindi ko po gets yung buhay nila, but alam nila, sinabi nila sa akin yung mga struggles nila. A lot of them, maraming loans. Right? Sa kanila ko unang narinig yung word na term na taga-loan zone sila. Loan zone. Yung para loan dito, loan doon. Ibig sabihin, utang dito, utang doon. And as a school teacher or to anyone, you cannot keep doing what you're doing right now and expect different results. That's called insanity. So you have to change what you're doing so that you change your financial situation. How are you going to do that? By launching your own online coaching program. Magaling ka sa math, teach someone. Magaling ka sa English, teach someone. Okay? That's all it is. Okay? Si Chris Braza, editor-in-chief in college days. There you go. Yan. Andres, hi kay Andres, ang Taytay Rizal. Okay. Question ni Marie. Rose. Si Rose. Do I need a degree to succeed in this business? Absolutely not. You don't need any degrees. You don't need any certification whatsoever. Wala po akong degree, certification, or whatsoever in business. In fact, after coaching over 3,000 entrepreneurs, wala po akong naaalala ni isa nagtanong, may business degree ka ba before I enroll in your coaching program? Wala po. Okay? In fact, I have a lot of students have more degrees than I am. More degrees. Right? Because quite frankly, yung mga natutunan nila ng mga information sa inside university, a lot of them are theory kasi. Right? Like book knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Like hindi po siya yung straight, what do you call this? Yung straight smart, so to speak. These are not like, what I'm teaching is what working right now. Very simple lang po. So I don't know, they probably be good and become a CEO ng certain company or whatsoever. Pero ako po, what I teach kasi is what's working right now. That's the problem with many university and schools. Is bago ho kasi magkaroon ng curriculum or ma-aprobahan ng certain curriculum, huli na ho ang lahat. Because technology changes every single time, every single day. Facebook ads, anyone here? Meron ba dito ng Facebook ads? You know what I'm trying to say. Right? You know what I'm trying to say. Joshua, si Joshua pala yun. Joshua, definitely, you know how to play soccer. Teach people, teach young kids how to play soccer. Right? Especially ngayon, online na. Accepted na yung online eh. Accepted na yung online. So that's the thing. Okay? Tanong ni Jeffrey Ariaga, Coach, 8,000 daily or per month for beginners? Jeffrey, what I suggest is you charge 8,000 per student. Okay? So it depends kung gaano kalaki yung program mo. It could be just 30 days. So get 10 students, charge them 8,000 each. That is 8,000 for a month. Okay, again, 8,000 guys, that is just a starting, ha? Quite frankly, hindi wala na po akong coaching program na 8,000. You can't get me for 8,000. Okay? So, because that's too small. Okay. Tanong ni Mariam, how can I start? I'm not computer literate, but I can do the basic. Mariam, very simple. Lahat ng bagay na pag-aaralan, and that includes how to use a computer. How are you going to be good at something? Keep using it. Okay? Walang pinanganak marunong uminom sa baso. Walang ipinanganak marunong agad maglakad. Walang ipinanganak, marunong agad magdamit. Sino po dyan yung mga may maliliit na anak o yung may mga anak? Naalala nyo ba nung unang-unang tinuruan nyo siyang magsuot ng tsinelas? Naalala nyo ba? Ano nangyari? Yung kaliwa, nasa kanan. Yung kanang tsinelas, nasa kaliwa. Tama po ba? Tama ako o tama ako? You know what I'm saying? In life, it's the same thing. In business, it's the same thing. In computer, it's the same thing. You gotta learn and learn and learn and learn. The problem with some people is, Sir John, gusto kong umasenso pero ayaw mag-aral. Sir John, gusto kong umasenso pero ayaw matuto. Sir John, gusto kong umasenso pero ayaw magbasa ng libro. There was one time, nagalit sa akin. Nag-message. Nagmura pa. Hindi ko na sasabihin. Bad words eh. Baka may mga bata nakikinig. Minura ko. Sabi, hindi ko kailangan ng libro. Kailangan ko ng trabaho. Sa isip-isip ko, dahil hindi na ako nag-reply at hindi naman ako pumapatol sa mga ginawa. Sabi ko, well, kaya ka nga walang trabaho kasi hindi ka nag-aaral. Kasi po yung mga updated ang certain skills and knowledge nila, they always get a job or get something, source of income, business, part-time, sideline. Simple as that. Okay? Tanong ni Roel Teham or Tejam Coach John, how to sell or advertise your online coaching business? The very first thing is you can start with a coaching program or rather Facebook groups. Kunwari, hindi ka muna mag-advertise. Okay, Sir John, how do I sell my coaching program? Kunwari, wala mo ng advertising. Very basic. Just go reach out to people. Tell them that you have a coaching program. Tell them this is what you're gonna teach. Okay? May mga Facebook groups dyan that maybe you can reach out to the Facebook group owners. For example, Roel, marunong ka sa how to play guitar. I am pretty sure in just 2 minutes, I can search a Facebook group, people who would like to learn how to play guitar, how to play piano, how to play soccer. There's so many. With the Facebook group, it's unbelievable. May mga market na dati hindi visible, ngayon they're so wide open. I can go there. I can just talk about what I do. Help people. You're not gonna go there, sell. But be helpful and then people will start to come to you. Uy, Roel, maraming salamat. By the way, do you know how to do this? Yeah, I have a coaching program. I'm gonna teach you how to do that. There you go. Okay? And then, of course, eventually, you want to learn how to advertise on Facebook. But of course, napakahabang discussion and we don't have much time to discuss it. So I won't. But definitely, if you want to go scale, you've got hundreds, if not thousands of students enrolling in your program, then advertising on Facebook is the way to go. Sabi ni Ralph, I have a Facebook page where I sell art materials and post arts. I think it will increase my followers if I make them participate and have no idea how. Yeah, there you go. So, ganito, Ralph. You can sell your art materials. But do you agree or do you think that there are a lot of people also would like to learn how you do what you do? Do you think so, Ralph? I think so. Right? There will always be these people that, you want to learn or you want to be, gusto makapasok sa certain job, but they need to learn how to draw or something like that. Right? Or just for hobbies. Absolutely. You can do that. Okay? So let me just quickly back up lang dahil I think may mga questions na hindi ako nasagot kanina. Dahil, Compostelo, okay. Tanong ni Chris Braza, 350,000 coaching one student for a lifetime coach. No, Chris, you're referring to my coaching program. That's 350,000 one student just for 12 months. Hindi pwedeng lifetime. Okay. Million yung pag lifetime na yun, habang buhay na kayang tuturuan. 350,000 may most expensive coaching but that is one-on-one, right? And I'm very picky who I gotta get because I only coach in that program yung may existing business na, so my goal is to scale them. It's like how to multiply their existing business. So I don't really accept in that program yung bago pa lamang. Okay, medyo maingay ang anak ko, pasensya na. Okay, let's scroll back down in here. Marami tayong school teacher. Sabi ni Vienalin, welcome na welcome po kayo dito sa Davao, Sir John. Uy, salamat. Someday, who knows? Coach, may recommended po ba kayong free meeting room? Absolutely. Zoom is for free. Google Meet is also for free. Facebook Messenger, meron na silang Facebook Room, that's also for free. Kaya nga sinabi ko sa inyo, sa negosyo na to, hindi mong capital to get started. You don't need capital to get started. 10 years ago, guys, if you wanna do like a webinar or something, you have to pay every time. Have to pay. Back then, I was paying $500 for a webinar. That was wala pa pong Zoom. Ngayon kasi Zoom na napakamura, ngayon sikat. I used to go to webinar, I paid as much as $500 a month. Okay? Ngayon, Zoom, I think I'm paying, I don't know, $50? $50? I cannot remember. But you can use that for free. May certain limitations lang, but the thing is you can start for free. The key here is you don't want to worry about the technical stuff, right? You just want to go out there and sell your coaching program, okay? And then worry about other things once na nakabenta ka na, right? Because I don't want you to worry about the technical stuff. Wala ka pang estudyante. Tama? Tama ako or tama ako? Of course, tama ako. Biro lang. Okay. Okay. Sir Zenaida, Sir John, how can I get market? Exactly. That's what I kanina yung sinagot ko. Okay, let me see here kung meron pa kayong question. Okay. Tanong ni Raul, how to market business myself online, how to start an online coaching business. May mga tao kasing kapag nakikita nadi-discourage na. How to market myself in business online, how to start an online coaching business. Yeah, so ngayon tinuturo ko na how to start an online coaching business in different ways. One of which is, again, just change your profile, your Facebook profile. Kaya yung merong mga dyan, yung mga Krusty Krab, yung mga mga Eddie sa puso mo, guys, palitan nyo na yun. It's not funny anymore. Okay? Kung gano'n ang Facebook profile nyo. If you want people to take you seriously, well, guess what? Your profile should be, at least, looks like it's serious. Okay? So, alisin mo na yun. Kung baka meron ka pa dyang nasa profile mo na nalango ka sa alcohol, please, i-delete mo na. Okay? Hindi lahat ng bagay kinakailangan i-publish sa internet. Okay? Gamitin din po natin ang kokote. All right? So please. So that's what I do is try to help. What I do, Raul, is if I were you, I just gonna keep broadcasting information out there about what you know. Again, whether playing guitar or singing or raising bonsai, raising exotic animals, how to use Excel, how to edit videos, how to look good in video camera, how to do vlogging, all those kind of stuff. Whatever your market is, you have to go out there and talk about it and let the people know. Eventually, yung mga taong mahihilig so whatever topic that you are interested in, they're gonna come to you. And there you go. Those are your customers. Okay? Tanong ni Nelson Nogadas, 100,000 monthly ads manager coach. I'm not sure what is your question, Nelson. Are you asking me 100,000 monthly ads manager if people pay 100,000 monthly ads manager? Is that what you're saying? Paki-rephrase na lang Nelson Good day sa iyo, Algin ng Gindulman, Bohol. Of course, we have privilege for watching you online for free. There you go. Coach, FB Consultant, paano yun? I have a program, but currently it's, I think today yata was the last day of registration. But I teach people, number one, two major things. Number one, how to advertise on Facebook, right? So alam niyo naman, si Coach John, I've spent millions of pesos advertising on Facebook. So through the years, I teach them what works, what doesn't, how to set up campaign, this and that. And then the second part of the training is I teach them how to get clients that will pay them as a consultant, 25,000, 50, 100, 150,000. So that's what I teach. Okay. Nemi, coach, next semester I will teach business ethics. How can I teach my students to have a business like this? Business ethics, I'm not sure kasi kung anong demand sa business ethics eh. Like, do people pay for business ethics? Do they buy business ethics? Do they enroll in seminar to learn about business ethics? So that's one thing you need to check, Nemi, is there a demand for this kind of information? If the answer is yes, then launch a coaching program teaching people about it. Ganun lang. You just first have to validate, check, may mga libro ba, may mga seminar ba, may mga courses ba about a certain topic. Kasi yun ang mga clues eh. Right? So if you go to places like Coursera, or Udemy.com, or yung mga online courses out there, check niyo yung mga binibenta nilang courses. There you go. Pag may nakita kayo ng something fit dun sa knowledge mo, viola. Okay? Because the fact na mayroong nagbibenta nun, that means mayroong market. Okay? Coach, newbie here, ano pong products ang binibenta nyo? We don't have a product, Virtuoso. We sell training on how to start online businesses. Mariam, Alok, can I have a new Facebook account just for coaching what to do? You can use that, Mariam, but I suggest just use whatever you have right now. Okay? Nelson Nogadas, coach, offer my Facebook advertising skills 100,000 monthly for business owners. Absolutely. Definitely, you can do that. Definitely. Though I have to say na yung 100,000 medyo nasa upper level na siya. Okay? Yung kasi yung 25, 30, it's parang common na yun eh. Ongoing na yun eh. I have some students na yun ang tinuro ko sa kanila eh. Yung mga starting nila 25 eh. Yung mga 100, definitely pag skills ka na, if you found the right client, and most importantly, you teach. The good thing kasi sa becoming a Facebook marketing consultant is nasa profit center ka ng business eh. So meaning you are one of those people who help them make more money. So madaling i-justify yung monthly fees mo. Bayaran ka nila 100,000. Madaling i-justify kasi ganoon lang kasimple eh. If you can help a business make extra 1 million pesos because of your help, madaling i-justify yung 100,000 a month. Right? Because they are making in profit 900,000. Okay? So ganun lang naman eh. Kaya nga po in this business, you help a lot of people. And the more people that you help, the more kaching that you're gonna make. Okay? How much po yung June fee sa enrollment? Pasarado na kami, Julius Nicolas eh. But in the future, I'm gonna announce it. Hi coach, is teaching Mandarin in demand? I'm not sure kung in demand, but I know that there are schools, there are books, there are coaches and teachers out there. So I just think, again, this is just my opinion. You have to do your research. But in my opinion, there's a market for that. There's a market for that. People who would like to learn Mandarin. And that means kaching for you. Okay? Mariam, sir, can I coach parents, guardians to help their children how to improve academics in productive in school? Yes, absolutely. Definitely, you can do that. Okay? You can do that. Si Ulysses ng Sawali ng Baguio City. Hello. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna entertain few more questions. Kung meron pa po kayong question or meron akong na-miss, just leave a comment, and then I'm gonna give my best shot. And then after, kung wala naman na, All right, okay. Calling once, twice. All right, okay. So wala na po. How do I send a message in here? I believe I can. Somewhere. Yeah, the banner. Yeah. By the way, guys, for those who first heard about me, you can also follow me nga pala. Ilalaki lang natin ng konti ang ating Instagram account. So just follow me on John Orana, right? Or of course, ating YouTube, just search for John Orana. I-follow nyo na rin po ako. And of course, I appreciate guys kung marami po kayong natutunan. Okay, please give me a heart and like. And of course, hopefully through this simple live broadcast po, I think we've been broadcasting for an hour, marami po tayong ma-inspire at marami po tayong kababayan na matulungan. Again, I really, really appreciate that you guys have joined me. Again, I'm gonna, paano mababalik sa comment section? Okay. Tanong ni Ruel, how about caring for cats? Is there a market? Absolutely. I've seen different products, ebooks about certain pet because ang mga pet owner po, the way they treat their pets as if that's their children. Yeah, definitely you may want to look into that and help them. Lalo na po kung ano yung problema nila. That's the thing. Because people are more motivated to move away from their problems, right? So having said that, ako po ay nagpapasalamat ng marami for joining me today. And again, hope that you guys can join me next week. I don't know when, but I'm gonna send you guys an email. Kung hindi pa po kayo nakaka-subscribe, go to negosyouniversity.com, subscribe to our newsletter, enter your email, and of course, join na rin po kayo sa ating pong Chillionario community on Facebook group. Meron po tayong Facebook group sa Chillionario community. This one place also that I give some useful tidbits and wisdom on how to start a simple online business. So having said that, muli po maraming salamat. Peace out. And magkita-kita po ulit tayo next week. All right? Have a great day. Bye-bye.